Welcome back friends. Here in this video you will learn how to create a dynamic yearly calendar in Microsoft Excel. If you change the year, the whole calendar will auto update. Let me put here 2024. You see the calendar updates automatically. Now let's start creating this. For this let me create here a new sheet. In the B1 cell type 2024. In the V4 cell type SUN for Sunday. Now drag this till Saturday by using the fill handle. Above the days here, select these 7 cells, then merge them by clicking on this merge and center. Now in this cell, use the date function. Press equal to type date, open parenthesis. In the year, click on the B1 cell. Then lock this by pressing the F4 key in the keyboard. Then give a comma. In the month parameter, type 1, comma. In the day parameter, type 1. Then close parenthesis and hit enter. Now change this date into the month format by right clicking on the cell, click on format cells, click on custom, then remove the general type and put here MMMM. Now this will display January here. Click on OK. Now below the Sunday, use here the combination of sequence plus weekday function. The role of sequence function is to fill the date values here in the calendar, and the role of the weekday function is to identify the starting day of the first date of the month. So here press equal to, then type the sequence function first, open parenthesis. In the row parameter type 6, comma. In the columns parameter type 7 because we need 6 by 7 table for calendar. Then give a comma. In the start parameter, click on the B3 cell minus, then combine the weekday function, then open parenthesis. In the serial number of the weekday function, again click on this date in the B3 cell, comma. In the return type, select this option number 1, which is the calendar type of Sunday through Saturday. If you are making a calendar of Monday through Sunday, then you have to take this second option. Here I am selecting this option number 1 by double clicking. Now close the weekday function. Now add here +1, then give a comma. In the step parameter type 1, close the parenthesis, then press enter, and here you see the date is filled in the calendar, but it is in the number format. Convert this to day format by selecting them, right click, format cells, click on custom, remove the general type and here put DD, then click on OK. Now you see the dates are filled in the calendar. The starting date of January 2025 is Monday and the ending date is Wednesday, which is from 1 to 31. Now here change the font color of the previous month and next month's date, so that the current month's date will be clearly visible. For that, select this date range, click on the home tab, conditional formatting, new rule, use a formula to determine which cell to format. In the formula bar, write this formula, press is equal to, then type the text function, open parenthesis, click on the B5 cell, then make this reference relative by removing the dollar symbols, which you can do by pressing the F4 key 3 times, then give a comma, type double quotation, type double quotation again, then close the bracket. Now put here not equal to symbol, that is given by less than greater than symbol together. Again type the text function, open parenthesis. Now click on the B3 cell where there is month, and here make it absolute cell reference. Don't remove the dollar symbol from here. Then give a comma, type double quotation double quotation, close the parenthesis. Now click on the format button, click on the font tab and here take a faded color for the font. Here I am taking this color. Now click on OK, again click on OK. The color of the previous month's date and next month's date is given in the faded color, and the current month's color is clearly visible now. Now click on this cell, then give a background color. Here I am giving this one. Select the days range, then give here another background color. Select all this calendar and apply border here. Here I am selecting this blue color for the border. Then remove the grid lines by going to View tab, click on grid lines. Now the calendar for January month is created. Let's increase the row height for the calendar by selecting all the row. Then increase the row height this way and decrease the column width from here. Then make this center aligned by clicking on the home tab, then click on this center alignment option. Also click on the middle alignment. Click on the month name, then make it bold and increase the font size. Now the calendar for January month is ready. Now you can simply copy and paste the calendar for other month, and after copy paste you need to do minor modification. That is, first of all select the calendar, right click and copy. Click on this J3 cell, then paste the calendar here. Now here in this cell, click and in the formula bar change this 1 to 2 for February, then press enter. This is the first modification you need to do. The second modification is you have to change the conditional formatting rule here. So select the date range, click on home tab, conditional formatting, then manage rule. Double click on this rule defined here. Now you need to change the cell reference for this February cell, that is the J3 cell. So here in the second text function, change this B to J. We have to make it J3. Then click on OK, apply and OK. Now the February month calendar is created. Similarly for the March month, do the same. Now repeat the same process for rest of all month. Now calendar of all the month is ready. Now select from B1 to X1 cell, then merge it by clicking on the merge and center tool. Then increase the font size of this. Now add the calendar with 2024 by using custom cell format. So right click, click on the format cells, click on custom, remove the general and here type has space double quotation, then type calendar double quotation again, then click on OK. Now you see the calendar is added with the year. Now if you change this to 2025, the calendar updates automatically. Again if you change this to 2026, then the calendar updates automatically. So this is how we create the yearly calendar in Microsoft Excel. This was for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We will again meet on next video tutorial.